I also had a pretty impactful experience when I was leaving Ireland and leaving my corporate job behind, because I had a whole corporate career before this. And I
Right.
was about to head off to Asia to study and teach yoga. And on a whim, I just decided to go up to where both my mother and my nanny, my grandmother, were cremated up in Belfast. And there's a tree to remember them. And it was absolutely lashing rain, miserable, like Sunday afternoon. And a friend had come up with me, and there was no one around but this one guy who was working there. And for a start, he showed me the big book where all the names and dates are for everyone who had buried there. And when I looked at my mother's death date, it just struck me so hard that if I was her, or if she was me at that age, she would have had a year and a half left to live.
Wow.
And I had a lot of nerves and fear, and I was leaving my secure job behind, and I was just like unsure of, like, am I being ridiculous? Just like changing my life in my 30s and heading off to, this is not very
Yeah.
responsible.
Trust
And
trust
like,
me, I know.
yeah, exactly. Everyone else is settling down, having kids. And I was just, and immediately all the fear lifted, because I was like, what if I only have a year and a half left to live? And so there was no like doubting my decision. And then I went out to the tree where my mum and nanny's ashes were. And I had a moment where I just literally put my hands on the tree, and I instantly just felt their protection, that they were going to be with me. And so that day was really, I think, sparked a lot of things for me.